Virgo, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click on that description box below and it will talk about the placement of the card as well as the significance of the spread. That being said, that's interesting. Virgo, you are hoping to go charging ahead at a new beginning. This night right here, nights are, it's an interesting energy. So nights are about change, okay? And the Knight of Swords is that fast-moving energy. A lot of times when knights were used in battle, the way that the Knight of Swords is in this particular card, they weren't actually intended to fight because these were the leaders of troops that were intended to get people riled up, to show force, to, lead everybody into battle and then fall back, retreat, and then lead from behind. Does that make sense? And then the world is all about endings and beginnings. So it's about tying up those loose ends and then moving forward. It's also about elevation. So you are hoping to charge forward very quickly into a new beginning. The fear is that stepping out of chaos is only an illusion. So you almost feel like if you move fast enough, you'll feel like you're getting somewhere, only to find out that you didn't tie up the loose ends. And you'll wind up right back where you started, repeating the same old mistakes, being stuck on that karmic cycle, if you will. The reality of the situation is that your transition period has been altered, has been changed a little bit. You have... I don't want to say it's completed, but you've reached a sense of comfort within this transitional period, a milestone of recognizing the transitional period that you're in and knowing that it is coming to an end. So that's why I see this hope here, is you see the end of a transitional period in which you've learned a lot of lessons, in which you've taught a lot of people lessons. So you're trying to rush to get to the end. The fear is that if you get there too quickly, you won't tie up all the loose ends. And I'm here to tell you that that fear is valid. Okay? You really can't rush these things. Sometimes you just have to take the time to play them out, Virgo. It's almost like your intuition is giving you the heads up, like, okay, this really long, hard period of your life is almost, it's almost over. So just hold on a little bit longer. And you're like, well, why should I hold on a little longer? You're like, thanks for the heads up, but we're just going to, push this in a different direction. And you really can't rush it because other people are involved. And it's almost like you're leading other people in with you. And you're ready to make it to the end, but they're not yet. So you kind of have to slow your pace to help others along. I hope this makes sense to you. Yeah. The time for choices is over, okay? Decisions had to be made. And intuitively, you made decisions that needed to be made that weren't necessarily easy, and you're ready to defend that along the way. Yeah. The other person is reluctant to move forward, and in all honesty, you can't finish this transition period without that other energy being on board. It's not to say that they're learning the same lessons you learned, But if the other person doesn't get on board with your decisions in the direction that you're going, then you're always going to be pulled back into their energy. So you either have to cut the cord of this person, or you have to slow down long enough for them to see your perspective. Okay? And that's what this is about. You can't move on, you can't close out the chapter and move on and elevate without letting the other person know that that's what you're doing. Virgo, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.